Hi guys, how are you? Here we are. So this is Tuesday, your sketch, my feedback. And to let you know, to tell you the truth, today also I received a lot of sketches. And one thing I can tell you that only three or four of them, they were really too small, and that's the reason why I could not print them. But all the others are here. We have time. The meeting I had before after this live with one of my online students has been cancelled, so I do have a little bit of extra time to spend with you, and therefore we'll go through all of them. You okay? As usual. Hello to everybody. So we are 10 people. Let's wait just a few minutes so that more people will be connected. And I can see now the club of Luciano's Academy. I should call it Luciano's Academy, you know. So this is our club. Now Anish, Alok, Gomrani, Eshan, Khaled, Vivek, you know, Shubham, they're all here. So hi guys. First of all, tell me something. Did you watch Friday our fantastic live chat with Pratap Bose? I really hope you did, and let me know. Write a few comments. Tell me how you feel. I know that many of you just send me lots of messages, and that's very nice. Ciao Vedant. Good evening to you. Good evening to you. And therefore I wanted to know. So for those that did not send me any message or anything, if you watched it, if you saw it, if it was useful to you, if the questions that I asked to our friend Pratap were the right ones. And then of course I'm planning to organize another interview soon. I do not know yet the name of the person. I have a couple in my mind, and I have to contact them to, you know, to make this happen again. Okay, thank you very much, Vivek. Thank you, Eshan. So I see that you liked it. That's great. Now we are 13. So that's what I would like to do, you know, on those Fridays, not just talk by myself, but sometimes to bring also some guests, some friends, some designers or design managers or design directors, those people that can tell you how is the real life, okay, about car design, other than what I can tell you and what I can share with you. Then there is also another thing I'd like to do, but for this I have to also to investigate the people that I know, okay, to bring here on our show on Friday some students that are already at second or third year of Bachelor in Transportation Design, because I think that this could be also very interesting for you, at least for those that are not yet in school, okay, not yet admitted to a car design school, transportation design school, whether it's a college or university. All right, because I think that this also can give you a lot of interesting info and feedbacks to make you understand how it's going to be once you will be getting inside school and start following your dream learning program. Okay, so you know, I would like to let you know that today I made an illustration. And I made this illustration because I bought some new colors. I don't know if you know those ones. Okay, those are called Posca. Okay, and those ones are really nice. I saw an artist that was using those to make really artistic drawings that were really cool. So he was using those ones, and it's almost like paint. Okay, I bought a set of full colors. You can find basically all colors, every color, you know, gray, yellow, gold, magenta, orange, red, white, black, yellow, blue, you know, there are all the colors. And I decided to buy them to try. And then at the end, what did I do? I just made a mixed media a mixed media type of illustration, and because I am really in love with San Francisco, I had a beautiful picture of San Francisco, Golden Gate during a sunset. So I decided to make this illustration. I started on canson paper, which is a brown color, okay? And I would like to show you these illustrations and two other sketches I made during the past weekend, so that you can get an idea of what I'm doing for those that did not follow or not following on Instagram, okay? And here there is a CED saying, so next time you can bring your ex-students, that will be great. Like Damiano, yeah, Damiano is very nice, very cool. He's working Ferrari. So Damiano is a Ferrari designer. Okay, so the first one I show you, before I go and check your sketches, to give you my feedback, I show you this illustration. Okay, so let me know, what do you think? This is a color paper, as you can see. This is dark brown. This is canson paper. I show you close, okay? And this is how you can use the color of the paper to make a real nice illustration, okay? So tell me, what do you think? Do you like it? Anish, I received your sketch, but I didn't print your sketch this time. Sorry. Thank you. So you guys, you like it. Okay, so this is basically a mixed media. All the sky has been done with the Posca color, okay? With those new paint colors that I bought, okay? The whole sky. Then in the darkest spot here, and in some light spot, I used simply the Faber-Castell pencils. I show you. You see those ones, those color pencils. I went to choose for those. Okay, and then I use for the really ultra black area here, and a little bit here in the background where are the mountains, I used a black marker, Copic marker, ultra black. Okay, so this is a good example how you can mix color on color paper and create something really artistic. Why not? And this is also something that if you do, you should add in your portfolio, whether it's an entry portfolio, an internship portfolio, or a working searching job portfolio, final portfolio. Okay, so I wanted to show you this one. Then another one I'm going to show you, it's hello Gomrani and Mohammed, ciao. It's this one which I did last weekend with chalk, okay, and markers. The line work has been done with Faber-Castell, and you can see close, you know, how I made the highlights with the white acrylic paint, okay, and my nice brush, okay, all right. And then another one that I want to show you also, because I know that a lot of people ask me, how did you do it? Please, can you tell us? Can you show the video? But I'm sorry, I don't have the video. I did this sketch while I was doing my online course with a student, okay? And then we started making 3 sections, just 3 sections with a pen. So I started with a big pen, okay? This has been done with big pen and markers, only big pen and markers. And here there is the sketch that everybody saw, which is this sort of a sports car for the future, okay, competition hypercar, okay. And this is, I think it's very nice because of detailing. more than design itself, which is nothing really exceptional, okay? But you have to look at some of those detailing that I put almost all over, even on the floor, and this makes the sketch kind of special, you know, kind of magic. Now I will show you close some of the detailing, okay, so that you can have an idea. Yeah, it's like a scorpion, you're right. You see? So even the sky on the glass is done by marker. There is no chalk, only markers here. Okay? And I really wanted to show this sketch with you because this one, a lot of people said, wow, and to be honest, I like it also. Huh? The design is not very new because a lot of people do hypercars like with similar shapes and volumes, but it was very fun to show to the person that was with me during my online course how I interpreted her drawing and how the perspective should go and stuff like that. Okay, so this was the 3 drawings I wanted to show you today, and now we can start. We are 18, so we can start with your sketches. Okay, I prepare the camera and then I go and I change the view so that we can start. Okay, all right, looks okay, good. So here we go. So this is Vedant, okay? I picked up again yours this time as a first one, okay? And this is your new sketches after the one you did last time. And I have to tell you that I like very much the lines, because those lines are very clean, are very nice. This time those lines are much better than the ones you did last time. And also your wheels are much better. So I like the fact that you made this improvement too. Now the only thing I think you have to improve is this shadow on the ground, okay, that I will do for you. All right, so when you do the shadow, as I said, look, if you do this, like that, okay, to do it that way, it's much better, much more in perspective than doing it the way you did it. So I take the white to erase what I think is not good, okay? All this is not good. Okay, you see, it's much better now. It's much cleaner. Okay? Hi, Rickster. Ciao. Welcome. Okay, so another thing that you have to make sure with the highlights, don't put too many highlights all over. We don't do that. So this one you don't need. All right? This one you don't need. This one you don't need. The reflection is not like this, but it's like that. Okay? This one you don't need. You don't need. You don't need this one. Okay? All right? So this one should be smaller. Now, when you want to put the highlights, hi, Rich there, ciao. So when you want to put the highlights, you have to do it this way. Look, I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna do it, okay? I take a brush and my acrylic. You need acrylic paint, okay? White acrylic. That's what you need. So let's put the highlight. So the highlight has to be like an ellipse, we said, okay? But look how I put it. First of all, vedant. I'm gonna put everything sort of in the center because the focal point, the attraction is gonna be first here. So, and I put it between the white and the black, exactly in the middle, okay? Like this, look. You see? Look how nice. Then I take my brush and I make a little bit a line, white line, that will fade. Like that. On both sides. Okay, so you see, then I keep on going, all right, and I make the other one. The one here, it's gonna be smaller, like that. You see? Then I have one here. Okay? This one it's okay. This one it's okay. And on the wheels, in general, we do the highlights this way. One here. One here. All right. So that's it. Those are the highlights that you should put on your sketch. Okay. Now wait. I go wash my brush. Okay. Stay here. Don't move. I wash the brush. Now there is another thing you have to do, is that you cannot have all this white and this black. This is a cylinder, okay? So because it is a cylinder, it's gonna be more like this is gonna be your reflection. Okay? All right? That's your reflection. And therefore here everything is going to be white. Okay? So now you have the correct reflection on your side. The wheels highlights in reality it's on the rim, and it's on the body here, on the body, because here there is the section here. If I make a section here, it's like this, and then there is a little radius that comes inside. Here we have the wheel, okay? All right, so the light hits this little radius and makes the highlight here, and that's why we put it there, okay, and there too. Now there is one thing on your background that doesn't work. This one is too confusing. Don't do those backgrounds like that. So if I were you, I would just make something completely black, okay, or very dark. Oops, this one doesn't work. We're gonna find another one that works. I have it. Yeah, there you go. Make simple backgrounds. The backgrounds must be neutral and very simple. You see? Look how much better it is now. But I tell you something, I think that this background is too small. So let's bring it all the way here, okay? All right. So now you see it's much better now. Now I let it dry, then I'll use my white pencil, and I will do a little special touch. Okay, look, what I do, it's an outline, a white outline on top of your silhouette, okay, of your section here. I start from the center. You see? There. Okay, now it's not finished yet. I take my brush again. And I will complete with the highlights. Look what happens. Okay, so remember that I am always in the center with the focal point. The most interesting part of your sketch is in the center. So I go here, and then I just bring it over the white. Like that. Not too much, huh? And it has just to die. And the last one, and then we really finish, it's here onto the reflection of the body. You see? Look, now it looks shiny. It is shiny now. I just washed my brush. So you see, those are little tricks that you can use, you know, to improve your sketches. Everybody, yeah. Put a nice black background. Take your white pencil, you know, take your white pencil and make a real nice reflection there. Then another thing I would like to tell you, here, make it dark. Okay? And don't mix too many colors. Too much. You put too many colors. Like that is fine. Okay. If I were you here, I would just increase a little bit the contrast, you see? With a little bit of black shading, of course, always, so that it looks stronger. Okay, so last thing, Venom, your signature, put it here, okay, with the date, okay? This is a good place. Don't put it here on the left, on the right. No, put it here. All right, so this is for you, Vedant. Now, next one. This one, I don't know who did it. Are you there? I hope so. Okay, so the same thing here. What I see is that first of all, I think that who did this sketch? He did it with the charcoal pencil. Okay, charcoal pencil. I think charcoal pencil is not really the best one to use. Please use a Faber Castell black, okay, or dark blue. You're welcome, Vedant, you're welcome. Believe me, it's much better if you use a Faber Castell. This one is a little bit messy, you know, you cannot get a real nice crisp effect. So I suggest you to use the same pencil I'm using, okay? Okay, Shubham. All right, so I make a little bit better this okay, then the reflection has to be like a line here. You cannot have a shading. It has to be like a black thing, you know, like that. Then if you want to do a sort of air outtake, I'm trying to make a little bit of the reflection, okay? You see, it looks much better now. Are you professional cardiologist student? Shubham. Then the wheels, you see the wheels have two, it's a little bit messy. Let's see if I can fix this. Alright, so here we can put a little bit of halo of the light. Okay, anyway, the silhouette is not bad. The only problem here we have, Shubham, the real problem. Ciao Andrea! Bene, grazie. Shubham, the only problem is the pencil you are using, you know, and also the paper. I see that you are using your notebook paper. Believe me, if you don't have good paper, then just use this one, which is a copy. This is a copy paper, okay, for the printer. You see, this is the one I used to print your sketches. And if I take my black faber castell, you can see that you can have really nice lines. You see? You see? So if I were you, I would really use the right paper and the right pencil, okay? Then you can get really nice dark spot, you know? That will help to read well your lines. You see? Let's make those wheels a little bit bigger. Put your little reflection. You know, to make a quick sketch like this, it's very nice. The wheels on the other side in perspective, of course. Then you can put a little bit of extra black on top of the wheel so that you can read the wheel well a little bit. You know, it gives that illusion. You see, I'm doing the front. Then you had this sort of Okay. Ciao Giuseppe, benvenuto. All right. So, Schumann, you need to get the good pencil and the better paper, okay? And you will see that the quality of everything you want to do, it's going to become much better, much better, okay? Okay, so those two go together. All right. So then I have this one. I don't remember who did this one. Maybe Lakshman. I'm not sure. But this one is done with the pen. Okay, so I will use the pen. So what is wrong here? What is wrong here is the line quality. Okay. So I hope who did this sketch is there. The problem here is the line quality. It's very confusing. Look, it's a lot of lines in every sense. You know, look the wheels. How confusing are those lines? And also here, very confusing. This is not very. This is you're welcome, Shubham. You're welcome. So this is not very professional. And if you show a sketch like this in an entry portfolio, it's okay. But in a real portfolio, no, you cannot do that. So let's try to clean up this sketch, okay? Yeah, we need to do cross etching. You're right. So let me use my pen. And as you can see, I use my pen just like if it were my, my pencil, because I don't want to. I want to care for this sketch. I don't want to do differently simply because I'm using a pen. So I have to go and search for the nice quality of the lines, And with the pen you have to be more careful, because with the pen, if you make a mistake, it's a little bit more complicated. So I'm fixing now all those lines, okay? You see? Okay, this one is good. Here it's a little bit, let's say, not too nice. Okay, I go all right, then to make this line really nice, I do this way. And same thing here for the belt line. Then please don't put those rear view mirrors, all those little things. They are useless. They're really useless. So now the cut line cannot be like this, because your glass is not an empty glass. It's a full glass because it's a cylinder. So it's the opposite. Okay? Now let's put the reflection here. So now I will do the reflection. So now I start making the cross etching. Okay? The cross etching. I go over this rear view mirror because I don't care. We don't care about those little details, Now you can see you can see that when using the pen, I do the same thing as I do with my pencil. He is a little bit stronger, and then it starts fading out on the right and on the left, always like that. I add few lines, okay, to make sure that my shading has a very nice quality. Okay, then I go and I do again the dark line on the belt line. I really try to do it correctly, you know. Now, I do in transparency the B pillar. I do the same thing here on the C pillar. Then here we have a triangle. Triangle will be darker. And then I'll just put a little bit, few lines just to make a shading of the sky. You see? Now you have a nice reflection done with pen. All right, so you see the light, how I did the light? Okay, now let's make this part that is in shadow. We have to add a reflection, which is probably in this area. So let's make the reflection. You see? Then I just do a little bit of extra shading, cross hatching. I clean up the top line of my reflection. There you go. You see? And now coming down, okay, there's a little bit of reflection here in the back too. Now, here in the front, we also have a little bit of this reflection, okay? You see how I care for that line. Look that light. Look how nice and clean it looks now. You see? You see the detail here. Two RMA4 white paper on white charcoal. No, white charcoal. Why white charcoal? Forget Shubham. White charcoal. You don't need the white charcoal. We never use it. Just pencil. Use pencil. Ciao, Edgar. Yeah, but the white charcoal, I didn't print it because that one was not the right one. That's why. Here, let's do now the lower part of the car. It's here. You see? So the shadow on the ground it's this one. Now I do cross etching. Because this one is going to be really dark. So you see now how dark it's getting. You see how three-dimensional it's starting to look now. So I need to make black, dark, the what is really far down there. But that's really in shadow. Okay, I hope that what I did here can be of help. All right, let me put the reflection on the windshield. And then let's put a little bit of shading for the sky tone, like that. You see? Look how nice. Now once again, look at the line quality. Okay, so this is just to give you an example, right? So I hope that that what I did can be useful, okay? Let me see if I can do something interesting here. Like you can make a light like that, a little bit mean, like mad. Okay, so this is the one. Now, this is Ivan, I think. I hope Ivan you are there. Ivan, che abita vicino a dove abitavo io, Sud Italia, a San Severino. provincia di Salerno. Ivan, ci sei? Okay, so Ivan, we have two. You did the interior. It's complicated interior. It's very complicated. So I like the fact that you tried. That's very nice. But believe me, if you want to do an interior, you have to start sketching inside a box. So basically, for the interior, it's like, you know, like this. You see? This is door panel, this is the dashboard area. Ciao Ivan! Okay, so Ivan, put half, metà e metà, ok? Guidatore, driver, passenger e passeggero. Door panel. So if you want to do, the perspective is this one, okay? All right, those are the lines, let's say, of our perspective. Okay, then here we can put, as you did, our A pillar. Okay, all right. Now wait a second, because I have to. Okay, so if this is the air of your door panel, here we have our windshield, and here we have the other door. Okay, so let's make first a basic shape, okay? I would say that this is our basic shape of the dashboard, this one. So in center line is this one. You see? Ciao Matteo! Oggi abbiamo tre italiani, Giuseppe, Ivan e Matteo. Perfetto. So, if this is the center, se questo è il centro, tutta questa parte che tu hai fatto qua deve andare qui. Io però la faccio un po' più piccola perché tu l'hai fatta un po' troppo grande. Ok? Let's imagine that you have this sort of big ball, you know? Okay, then we cut it here. Then let's say that here you have, I don't know, maybe a display. Let's make it all black. Okay, like that. Then let's make some lines just to say that those are the air vents. Okay, and then here in the center of the driver side, del conduttore. Ah, Andrea, scusa. Mi sono dimenticato di Andrea. I forgot Andrea. Yeah, there are four. Got four Italians. E quando facciamo il volante, in genere lo facciamo trasparente. Ok, aspetta, vedi? For example, qui se io ho un tableau de bord, un display, ok? You see? Poi da questo lato qui abbiamo, come hai fatto tu, le bocchette laterali, ok? E poi we can imagine that here we have a sort of opening, ok? Alright? Poi sotto everything is in shadow, è tutto in ombra sotto. Quindi andiamo a fare un po' d'ombra nella sezione che piega verso l'interno. Alright? Poi se vogliamo fare anche questa console centrale, questo è terra, no? Quindi il pavimento, rimetto la sezione centrale qui, la prospettiva che è qui, ok, e il volante, le marce, il cambio è qui. Okay, so this is really very schematic, okay? It's really to explain how to start. Disegno sempre le sezioni per capire cosa faccio. Ok? Questa è l'ombra. Ok? And make it kind of quick. You see? Now we have a body that is in perspective. The wheels have the minor axis. Ricordati Ivan, è l'asse minore dell'ellisse per le ruote che va al vanishing point, al punto di fuga, ok? So it's the minor axis that goes to the vanishing point, okay? Let me make this a little bit longer. All right, so minor axis, you see? And then you can put the shadow in perspective, l'ombra in prospettiva. E l'ombra in prospettiva, se tiro le linee che vanno alla prospettiva, you see? Look. The shadow must follow one of those lines. So, you see? And same thing here in the front. So here it's going to be like that. Let's put a little bit more of wheel, of tire here too. You see? Look, now we have a car. Let me put a light here. Another one is gonna be here. Reflection. Okay. Look how I move my arm when I'm drawing. Look, the whole, look, this is always in the same axe. You see, I'm not doing that. That's important for everybody. Little reflection for the side body. Here. Here. Reflection on the glass. Like we did here. Okay, so little by little we got a car, you see? So I'm fixing a little bit this area, which was a little bit too short, and then I'm just making the wheel, the rim, you know, so that it looks a little bit interesting. And the ellipse is always with the same minor axis going to that vanishing point. Okay, so vanishing point here, vanishing point there. All right, we have a center line that is here, another one that is here, the center line of the car. It's very important to know where we are. Okay, you see? All right, and then if you want to put a background in this perspective, you don't put a background the way you did. Se vuoi fare un background, non lo fare così, non lo fare mai così. In realtà il background è stesso l'ombra della vettura. È molto meglio, più facile. Non ti complicare la vita, non serve a niente. Ok, so Ivan, questo era per te. Then we have the shadow of the car that many people forget. Look. You see, already now it's better with the shadow. Okay? Hey, Bismarck, thanks. So you see, now the shadow is much better. Now your car is really sitting down, sitting on the ground correctly. Those rear view mirrors. Okay, so this cannot be. Don't ever do this again. See it, Mr. Ali. Don't do this anymore. The reflection, it's here. Remember one thing. The reflections is stupid. It never follows a shape, never. You see? This is a part of a conic shape. It's a part of a conic shape. And this is a part of a cylinder. So, this is a cylinder. Okay? And this is like a conic shape. So when they blend together, the reflection cannot follow on the other side. It's impossible. It stops before. You see? It stops here. Before it turns. Okay? Don't forget that. Hey Ryan! Yes! So, okay, so now we have the top canopy that, let's say it's done, okay? Let's just make sure that those lines are not empty. Okay, so now let's make a little bit of better section here. This is in shadow. Section is like this, and like this. You see? Alright, so now that we did that, we have to do the same thing in the front, in the corner. You see? Now here it's bending the surface, you see? In this area. It's much better. Now that's a light. Look, nice proportion. Hi Fazil. I'm fine, thanks. I'm fine, thanks. What about you? Okay, I think that I did what I had to do for you. All right? Okay, this is it. Sayed. So, anytime you want, the video is gonna be here forever. So come and check, come back and see if you can find things that maybe you like more. Like for example, look, I'm changing the section here. I'm making this negative. You see? So that the proportions look better. So, first of all, you make this card to be more like that. Okay, no problem. Io copio il tuo disegno, eh? Okay, so now you can see that we have already a line work. Ubale Rushikesh. Ubale, I don't know, maybe I did it already, or maybe not yet. Just be with us and we'll see. So if this is your oh, by the way, if you want to put a super sticker for me or use my PayPal to tip me, my PayPal link, which is into the description of the video, please do it. Use this super sticker. All right, and thank you. Okay, so this is your reflection. As you can see, it stops here. Okay, this is a windshield. All right, to be honest, I won't do this because when we make those type of wheel opening, you always have lots of space here, and it becomes, in reality, it's very ugly. So in general, we never do that. Okay. All right. So okay, so I'm putting that shadow in perspective, okay? Now, a little bit of shading so that we get an idea of the shape. Reflection on the glass. Reflection on the little chrome element, okay? Okay, Giuseppe, I think that this is pretty good. Okay, there are some details that you put that I wouldn't do it, like the seat, you know, all that stuff. Just make a sketch. It's just a sketch, but make a good sketch. Okay. I hope that you understood, okay? You're welcome. So, we have still 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, who's this? Okay, first of all, look at the wheels. Those are not wheels. As I explained to you before, when you do the wheels, you have to practice and make the circles. So that's what you have to do. No, Andrea, mandami un'email. Non ti preoccupare, mandami un'email. Ok? I'll tell everybody, guys, if you want to have my ebook with 50% discount, okay, sketching cars, PDF format, okay, you can send to me an email on my private email, okay, so that I tell you how to get it for €7, only €7, okay. Many of you already bought it, okay. I sold already over 30. So if you are interested, just send me an email. Sketching Cars is the ebook. It has everything. You don't need to buy other ebooks from me. You buy that one. The original price is €15 or 14 or 17 dollars. Therefore, I give you for 7 years. You just contact me, and I will tell you how to do. You must have PayPal. That's clear. All right. So this one, the problem is here. Look, this is an ellipse with a minor ellipse coming down. Why? And this one also. Why? I don't understand. I really don't understand that. So, it's a circle. It's a side view. It's a circle. One. And 2. You see? Now we have 2 wheels. This is okay. This is okay. I don't know who made this sketch, but please use the pencil. Don't use the pen. The pen with all those lines like this, it's very bad. So don't do it. Just don't do it. Use the pencil. Okay, you have this line here. Nice. Look. With a pencil, you can do some really nice stuff. And this is darker, maybe because it's coming in. Okay, so here, be careful with this, because this is your car. This is the real proportion, you see? So we have a problem of your belt line that is coming down, all right, and we don't want that to be. So that's something that you have to be very careful. So this is really the part where we put our structure, okay. This is a reflection. Let's put the reflection. Then let's erase all those lines that we don't need. Those are the old lines. You see? Now you have a normal car. Before somebody cut off a part of your car. Okay, so okay, so now I put the proportions, I would say, correct. Okay. You see the wheel? Okay, look at the wheels. Look at the details of the wheels. Now they look correct. A little bit of shadow. Here too. Okay. Okay, that's it. So I think that this one also is fixed. All right. I don't know who was this. I've heard I've heard that speed forms helping sketchy from shoulder bed. Yes, Anish. In a way, yes. And this is the last one, Mr. Bullet. Are you here? I don't know if Mr. Bullet is here, but anyway. The problem is all this. It's a problem here. Don't do those drawings with lines like this, with all those little lines here and there. Don't do this. This is, we never, you're welcome, Siddharth, you're welcome. We never appreciate this stuff. Besides this, I think it's been done on top of a photo, of a picture, you know. In fact, there are all the mistakes of the picture, you know. So let's redo it. right, let's check. So you can see both of them, you know. That one is traced from a picture, I think. I think so. And this one, let's just do it freehand. Okay, so we have this big mouth in the front, then we have this BMW type grill, all right, and then we have those tiny lights, very technical, like that. Okay, why not? You see, it looks not bad, doesn't look bad. You see? So here let's make a classical thing, you know, like that. All right, and I would say that maybe here you see those things on the side, I won't put them, it's too much, just too much. We can just imagine that there is a sort of shape eventually, but nothing else. We don't have to overload of things, you know. Then here so let's make a little quick, very quick shading so that we have a feeling of what we're doing. You see, now we're starting to get the real feeling of the car. Making the shading of the core, going from dark to light. Same thing a little bit here, and then let's put side reflection. Look, it's coming out nice. Okay, last thing I will do is a little bit of the shadow. Okay, so what do you think as a start? Okay, so for Mr. Bullet that did this, please try to make just a sketch with your hands, and let's see what happens. Don't worry, even if you make a mistake, it's fine, no big deal. That's the best way to learn. Okay. Okay, so this was the last one. Therefore, now I turn the camera, I change camera so that I can see you. And here we go. So, well, you know, another Tuesday of your sketch and my feedbacks. This time we did a lot of work, much more. It looks like more than last week. Anyway, some really nice quick sketches. This is not bad. At the end, this looks nice. I kind of like it. You know, this is a sketch on which we can work a lot. We can get out very good things, you know. So this is a good sketch. Okay, and then another one that I really like to work on was this one. Well, this one, for example, that it was really missing a big part of it, but now that we see the whole proportions of the car, it's not that bad. All right, and then there was this one also for Giuseppe. This one also is a nice one. I think that this is a good potential, so why not? So there are quite few sketches that are really cool. Like this one I like, for example. You know, the wheels should be done better, but if you look at the car, you know, the proportion, the compact feeling of the car, it looks nice. At the end it looks nice. Like the front end, it looks interesting. So who did this anyway? It's not bad. And then yeah, I wanted to show you again the one I did for Vedant at the very beginning, because that one, yeah, there is also this one that is not bad. This one, where we can see that the line work that is done in a better way, it changes completely the quality feeling of a sketch, you know, the way it was before, the way it is now. So this one also is another good one for me. And then there is this sketch that did Vedant, to which I made few optimizations, you know, with the highlights and some good reflections and a little bit of better understanding of the volume, but the proportions were already not bad at the beginning, so this one also is not bad. So now I left to you my email just in case you want to get my ebook for 50% discount, 7 euros instead of 15. All right, 75 pages, all color. It's all about sketching cars from the beginning. It is from those exercises to final rendering style. Okay, you have everything, really everything. So if you want to take advantage of that, no problem. You have my email now. You can contact me. And otherwise, I was very happy to be with you today. Don't forget, next Friday we're gonna be here again with our Friday show, Design Talk, and we will talk a little bit more about what Pratap said. We might even go probably over its video. you know, eventually, if you want to prepare some of the questions or other questions, I will try to answer to you. All right, and then we'll see. We will talk. We'll start talking about the new subject that I have in mind, but I still have to think about it a little bit more. All right. Okay, so I think that I said it all. So thank you very much. Take care, and see you Friday. Follow my Instagram profile. Follow and subscribe if you didn't do it yet. Subscribe to this channel that has to grow more. Share these videos with your friends. Share them, okay? I need your help, okay? I need your help to make this channel grow more. And I will designing a day in a design studio. Okay, we can talk about that, Vivek. It sounds like a good topic. All right. Okay, so ciao. Have a good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good night. Ciao.